Investment market is not something that everybody leaps into without a thought. With that being said, the success stories of investors are also very inspiring and addictive to most of us. It pulls us towards taking risks at the right time for the right cause. Hello and welcome to our channel. Today we'll be talking about one such investor who aced her predictions and now owns an investment firm, and her prediction for the future will put you in awe. A 50 times multiplication in stocks in the next 5 to 6 years, outperforming Tesla's stock. Yes, you heard it right. But before moving further into the video, make sure you subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon and enable all the notifications so that we can keep you updated. Catherine Duddy Wood is an American investor and the founder, CEO, and CIO of ARK Invest, an investment management firm. Cathie Wood is one of the star stock pickers who owns to herself a billion-dollar company and invests in sectors like self-driving cars and genomics. Catherine Wood is one of the biggest boosters of Tesla. Even after selling quite a significant number of shares in Tesla, Tesla still remains the most extraordinary holding at the firm ARK Invest. Her investment predictions on the electric vehicles, and primarily Tesla, put her in the limelight, making her firm $500 million valuation. Very recently, she further went on and said that if Tesla is the first to be successful in autonomous vehicles in the United States, we're beginning to believe that not only will Tesla take the biggest share of the electric vehicle market, we believe that it could take 20% to 25% share of the total auto market in 5 years. Now let's take a sneak peek into her newest predictions. She says and believes that the genomics sector will be the future of the world. As she quotes it, the biggest outside surprises are going to come from the genomics space. But before you move forward into investing in any of the genomics sector companies, it's essential to know what genomics is and its current stake in the market and why it's relevant. Half the job is done if an investor believes in the company's goals, vision, and mission. This makes the decision-making process and risk-taking factors very much more straightforward. It gives you a moral reason for taking up chances, and the genomics sector gives you just the right kind of reasons. As Cathie Wood rightly said in one of her interviews, if the investors invested in 3 companies with the foundational patents in the late 90s that could surge the prospect of human existence by curing diseases like cancer or pediatric blindness, these companies would have reached a cumulative amount of roughly $300 billion. Still, now their incremental capital is not even $5 billion. This void is what Cathie is filling in with her predictions and prospects. So now, let's take a look at what genomic companies you can invest in that can possibly go up by around 20 times to 50 times. 50 times does sound like very humongous math to digest. Still, with that being said, the fine example of Tesla is right in front of us. Tesla had a 10 times capital multiplication in just a year. So the potential is always as high as Everest, it just needs small steps to reach the height. What is genomics? Have you ever imagined why humans are unique? There's only one answer for that. It's due to a slight change in the human DNA that causes these changes. Genomics is a branch of molecular biology concerned with the structure, function, evolution, and mapping of genomes. Because of less than 1% of the change in the coding of these genomes, diseases like pediatric blindness, or for that matter, cancer, occurs. So altering and coding mechanisms that can alter the unwanted genome can help cure diseases that exist in humankind. With the help of gene editing and neural network, we could change the genes and potentially cure the disease. Any genomic alteration that can potentially stop widespread conditions like diabetes can bring about tremendous change in the stock market. And therefore, investing in such companies that focus on the genomic space is promised to give in huge profit return. Thus, buying a share of these companies and being a part of the change for a better future gives both value and reason. As Cathie says, the convergence of DNA, artificial intelligence, and gene therapies are the future market cap. Let me now take you through the list of companies that can be the pioneers in the genomic space and that you can invest in. Number 1 on the chart is CRISPR Therapeutics. CRISPR Therapeutics AG is a Swiss-American biotechnology company headquartered in Zug, Switzerland. In the financial year 2019, the company had revenues of $289.59 billion with a net income of $66.86 million. CRISPR Therapeutics is a leading gene editing company focused on the development of transformative gene-based medicines for serious diseases using its proprietary CRISPR-Cas9 gene editing platform. There are currently 4 hold ratings and 12 buy ratings for the stock. The consensus among Wall Street analysis is that investors should buy CRISPR Therapeutics stock. Valuation metrics show that CRISPR Therapeutics AG may be reasonably valued. Its value score of C indicates it would be a neutral pick for value investors. There are risks involved, but these risks are worth a try. Second on our list is Agilent Technologies. The company Agilent Technologies provides analytical instruments, software, services, and consumables for the entire laboratory workflow. Agilent focuses its products and services on 6 markets: food, environmental and forensics, pharmaceutical, diagnostics, chemical and energy, and research. Agilent Technologies has received a consensus rating of buy. The company's average rating score is 2.94 and is based on 17 buy ratings, 1 hold rating, and no sell ratings. Agilent Technologies' New York Stock Exchange symbol A stock has been up by 4.4% over the past month. Given its impressive performance, it's now a choice for many investors. The return is the profit over the last 12 months. One way to conceptualize this is that for each dollar of shareholders' capital it has, the company made $0.20 in profit. So what are you waiting for? You're in the right direction for investing. Last but not least, on number 3, we have Alnylam Pharmaceuticals Inc. Alnylam has led the translation of RNAi interference from Nobel Prize-winning discovery into an entirely new class of medicines. The company was founded in 2002 and is headquartered in Cambridge, Massachusetts. Alnylam has shown a very consistent increase in its stake and profit. In 2014, Sanofi Genzyme acquired a 12% stake in Alnylam and increased its rights to several of the company's drugs for $700 million. The company is in a very progressive state, and the graphs clearly show the results. So again, this is indeed a good choice for all the investors out there. Spare no time as it waits for none. Invest in the right time at the right stock, and success is guaranteed. So what are you waiting for? Move ahead and start your investment journey into something profitable and meaningful. With that being said, we've now reached the end of our video. For more informative and resourceful content, make sure you subscribe to our channel and enable all the icons to receive the notification as soon as we put up the following video. Till then, happy investing! The next billion-dollar investment company can likely be yours.